Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, here's another episode of Simple Health Tips for the Busy Folks. So I'm 42 years old, and 10 years ago, I decided to change my life. And I didn't change it by checking all my macros. I didn't check it by working out more. I changed it by some simple disciplines and habits that have carried over the last 10 years. Of course, I added some things, but now I help people all around the world get healthier and active. And so tonight, we're going to talk about protein just a little bit. That's one question that gets asked a lot. So just coming back to my story, I was a miserable person in 2012. I wasn't happy where I was at physically. I wasn't happy where I was at financially. I wasn't happy in just a lot of areas of my life. And I realized a lot of it had to do with the way I felt about myself, right? So here's a picture of me and my wife. My younger brother at one point was like, hey, who's pregnant? You, your wife. And that was enough for me to start this process. And so after the last 10 years, I've used these products to run ultra marathons. I'm 42. I'm doing jiu-jitsu right now. I am very active in my community, coaching, all that. And I can tell you by simply changing some things about my health, it changed everything about my life. And so, like I said, I work with customers all around the world, pregnant moms who want to get that baby fat off that they said it's been off for, but the baby's like 4 years old, right? We got women that so again, we're going to talk about protein tonight. I just want to show this picture because it's not always about like people think I'm going to bulk up if I get too much protein. We got pictures of 21-day challenge people who are just like doing incredible things in 21 days. When you start changing your mindset, you start changing what goes in your mouth, your whole life starts to transform for you. And so as we get into this, I really want to just talk about protein tonight, all right? So the first thing we want to talk about protein is this. Eating protein. Let me get this picture out of here real quick. Still learning to play around with all this nice stuff. Eating protein, we're not guaranteeing weight loss. So I'm not here to say, hey, the more protein you eat, the more weight you're going to lose, right? Protein also has calories. So protein has 4 calories per gram of protein. Carbs have 4 calories per gram of protein, right? Fat has 9 calories per gram of fat. So you guys got to understand that just the more protein you eat doesn't mean you're going to lose weight. But protein does have a lot of benefits. So number one, I just want you to understand this concept. Number two, weight loss comes from constantly making the right decisions, right? You can't be eating out 3 days a week and eating 2 days out of the week healthy and expect to have results. You can't be eating 6 days out of the week and then have a whole day of Sunday eating whatever you want. Weight loss is simply as eating less calories than you burn. It's as simple as that. And that's one thing that I had to change my mindset about because I was this ex-athlete and I was telling myself these lies like I'm too big boned, I'm athletic, I'm muscular. And for 6 years, working out 6 days a week, I wasn't losing weight. All right. And so these concepts started helping me. A third one is this. Protein is the best macronutrient to help control your hunger. So what I found out is as I got the proper amount of proteins at the right time, I wasn't hungry. I was never starving along my journey of weight loss or muscle gain or whatever it was, right? Whatever, in the last 10 years, I've used these simple principles to help people and help myself live the best life ever, right? So protein is just one of the best macronutrients out there to control your hunger, right? Working out, living a healthy, active lifestyle needs to be an important part of your journey. Right? Strength training helps you lose excess fat and maintain lean muscle mass, right? Obviously, if you're active, you will be burning more calories. And we'll talk about here in a second, the more lean muscle mass you can grow. We're not talking about like bodybuilding. We're talking about being a functional person in life, carrying your child up and down the stairs, bending over to pick up the groceries, right? Those little things require muscle and functionality, but you can't be building that muscle if you're not eating properly, right? 5, you want to be able to building muscle increases the rate at which your body burns calories. So just read a study, 10 pounds of muscle roughly increases your metabolism to burn an extra 140 calories per day. So you want to be in the weight room. You want to be doing strength training. Great. You be on the cardio all day long. You're going to strengthen your heart. But unless you're building lean muscle mass, your body's not going to be as efficient as it needs to be to burn calories, right? Whoa, what's going on there? Look at this. Woo, rookie mistake. Look at that. It's funny, helping people for the last 10 years, trying this new YouTube thing. It's going to be great, though. 7, right? Oh, we skipped 6. Where's 6 at? Look at this. Come on, Josh. Get your act together. Maybe I just skipped 6. Whatever. We are going to, here, I'll fix that for us right now. Don't know if I can do that. So we'll say 6. You guys are gonna laugh as this channel grows. I'm telling you what, I laugh at myself all the time. So, like, how much protein should you get? You want to shoot for 1 gram of protein per body weight, or your goal of body weight. So, for instance, if you're 220 and you want to hit 200 pounds, do 200 grams of protein. If you're 200 pounds and hit 180 grams of protein, do 180 grams of protein, right? And the key is you want to be consistent doing this. A lot of times we see people do this. They're consistent for 3 days, and then their fourth and fifth day are so off that you really don't know what your body's going to be doing, right? Number 8, which is really number 7, right? I happen to use a solid shake program that's really helpful in giving extra protein. It's hard to get your protein every single day, especially when you're busy, right? When I started this program, I was working 50 plus hours in corporate America. I was doing lunches, I was doing client dinners, I was doing happy hours, and I really learned how to build self-discipline in a lot of these areas. Well, what I found was when I was on the road, I needed that protein snack, right? So I teach how to have 2 breakfast, lunch, and dinner with 2 snacks in between and getting your protein between all of those. Well, it was hard, so I had a healthy protein meal replacement shake that fit perfectly into my schedule. I still do that shake every morning for breakfast. I'm so busy getting my kids ready for school, getting myself ready for work, planning the day and whatnot, that these shakes really help. So you want to find a good supplement. I can help you with that as well. So those are the 8 solid tips as you start thinking about protein. As we talk about protein in the coming episodes or YouTube channels, I want you guys to start focusing. Now, a good rule of thumb is this. Males typically need 150 to 170 grams of protein. Women, 100 to 110 grams of protein. Now, that varies based on height, based on weight, based on your size, athletic ability, how much you're working out, all that. And so if you want a customized meal plan, what you want to do is go to that website, www.joshrangel.com. And there's a wellness evaluation in there or some forms you can fill out, and I'll reach out back to you, find out what your goals are, and I'll help you customize this plan. Now look, protein's the first step in all of it. I'm going to teach you how to have a healthier breakfast. I'm going to teach you how to drink more water. I'm going to teach you a few basic principles to help you live a healthy, active lifestyle. What I don't want to see you do is lose 20 pounds, put on 20 pounds the following month. A lot of yo-yo dieters out there. What I want you to do is learn how to live a healthy, active lifestyle.